Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to take a look at a new camera that I've just recently purchased. It's just come today. So I purchased this camera. Can you see that one? Yeah. So it's the Insta360 R, and yeah, I've got this. It's supposed to do 5.3K video, so hoping that it's going to be a much better image than what I've been getting from my phone. Does 4K, but I have an issue with the autofocus at times where it doesn't seem to want to focus and it keeps going in and out. And it's an old, I say old, it's a Samsung A70 which I've had a couple of years, so I suppose in phone terms it is old. But we'll get this packaging off and we'll see what comes in the box. We go from there. I'll get it charged up and we'll take some footage. So obviously this piece of the footage, when you see the video, is going to be on the Samsung A70 in 4K, and the next video that you will see after this later on in the same video will be in 5.3K. hopefully everything will go to plan. So on the box you get obviously the image of the camera, you get some stats on there, just various things it can do. Doesn't say much on the ends, and you've just got some stills there that's been taken with the camera. On the back of the box, which way up to go? That way. You've just got a breakdown of the camera and a couple of other little bits of info. So in the box, first off we get the camera. I'm used to using GoPros, small 4K cameras like that, and this is pretty heavy. I had the GoPro Hero 4 Black and it decided it was going to barbecue itself one day, and I was doing some actual overhead footage which I couldn't use in the end because the camera fried itself, so it wasn't really any good. I've since found out that the Hero 4s, some of them had a tendency to get really hot, especially if they were in the waterproof cases. So I've gone for this one. The reviews that I've seen on YouTube and other places have been very positive about this camera, especially the 5K footage. So that's the camera, and it's modular, so there's a lock on here, and when you push that lock the battery will come off. Then you can remove the module for the lens and the camera, and there's other lenses that you can buy for this. So if you want to do 360-degree images, you can buy a module that has a camera either side, and it can make the like if you've got a selfie stick or whatever, it will make that invisible and it kind of stitches it into one seamless image. So that will be something I'll be looking to get. I'm going to use this, I'm hoping that this is going to be used for all of my video recording, and when I take RC cars out, I'm going to sort of attach this to the cars and hopefully get some really nice footage of some trailing, go to the skate park, and hopefully get you some really good footage with this camera. So that's the plan. Next we've got this piece here. I don't know if this comes out, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, it wiggles out. It's quite a tight fit in there. That's what she said. So I haven't tested this yet, obviously, as I just removed the cellophane, so I need to charge it and test it and make sure that everything's good before I contemplate ripping up any packaging. So it's got a USB-C charge cable, which is good. More and more stuff now has the USB-C. It's becoming a standard. Next we have the surround, which you can attach to this and gives you basically a GoPro mount on the bottom. So in this bag we've got basically a tripod mount. So if you've got a tripod, you can sit that on the top and then put this case on and slot that in there. as standard, this doesn't come with a waterproof case, because once it's clicked together, as this is, they're waterproof to I think 16 feet. They'll keep the water out. There is a waterproof case you can buy for this if you want to go sort of further, but I mean, I'm not going to be deep sea diving or even going in a river, so, well, not intentionally. So what have we got in here? Lots of silica gel everywhere. We've got one there. Decisions for lens mods, this says, so I don't know why, whether those are in there to be used at a later date if I need more silica gel, because it's just a piece of paper in there. So we've got the 360 little manual. Looks fairly detailed. So this is the 1 R's waterproofing, what you need to know. So it says the 1 R is waterproofed after the following requirements are met. A, 1 R is fully assembled. The 1 R is installed into the mounting bracket, which is this. The lens guard is fully screwed onto the lens, which is this piece, I'm assuming. And where was I? Yeah, so as long as the lens guard is tight, the mounting bracket is attached and the camera is assembled correctly, it's waterproof. This is just a warranty card. So we've got a small cloth for cleaning the lens, and come on, let's go. And we've got some Insta360 stickers. So there we go. Not a huge amount in the box. So I'm going to get this thing charged and remove all these peel off bits. Get her charged up. But you've got the little lock there. I'll just show you this quickly. You push this across and then you can remove the battery pack there. And then these two pieces come apart and you've got connections there. And the good thing about this is if you have it connected that way, the screen is this side. If you turn it over and connect it this way, the screen is now facing you. So I think it's a pretty good idea. I've got some stuff on order for this camera, and I ordered the stuff directly from Insta360, and it's all got to come from America. I'm not sure how long that's going to take to get here. I've got an additional battery, a fast charge dock. What else did I order? I think it was the proper selfie stick that goes with this, which you can make invisible. So we've got a little latch on the top there. You pull this across and that opens up. And we've got a power button symbol there. And we've got the power button symbol there. So that just goes in there. You close this up. You can't do it with the big lens on. You have to take that off. You close this up and boom, you're ready to go. So it's a very similar kind of thing to the GoPros use on their waterproof cases. I'm hoping this is going to give us some very high quality footage for you guys to watch. And like I said, you know, we're going to keep trying to improve the channel, getting new equipment. I bought a Yeti microphone a couple of weeks ago, which I'm going to be recording a lot on. And obviously got this camera. So we get this one charged up and do some video. We'll come back to it in a bit. Hi guys, we're back. We're out in the open. Come to a sort of location that's just out of the way a bit from my house, so it's a bit quiet. We haven't got too much road noise. This is being recorded on my Samsung A70, which I've used for pretty much every single video that I've done on YouTube so far. Just recording this so you can see what the footage is like on the smartphone, and now we're going to switch over to the Insta360. So right guys, after a couple of attempts, I'm back with the camera. It's supposed to have about a 90 centimeter focal range, is like the minimum you can go for it to be clear, but in the distance it's basically to infinity, should stay in focus, as this has no focus ability itself. It's a fixed focus. So we're out here in the country, just somewhere where it's a bit quieter, so hopefully this image is pretty still, as it's got some of the latest picture stabilization software. So hopefully this is working well, and we'll be using this for all future videos. Hopefully this is going to do us really good. Everything on my RC channel and on Retro and Modern Gaming is all going to be recorded pretty much with this camera, maybe with some sort of extra shots from above or from the side with the normal smartphone in 4K. So yeah, hopefully you're going to see a lot more, see it clearer, be much brighter. So we're going to go back home now and have a look at this footage. Right guys, well, I came across a little glitch with this camera while I was out. I'm not sure if it's a common problem or if it's maybe just doesn't really seem happy with my SD card, but using it like this with the picture screen at the back and the lens at the front, as you would with a normal camera, it seems to work fine. But as soon as I disconnect this one, switch it round and push it like that, clip the battery back on, and it will say that there's no memory card installed, and I'd have to format the memory card before it will work. And it allowed me to record one video like this with the camera facing that way, and then again it just said no memory card installed. But when I got back, the footage was obviously on there, as you've just seen. So this is something I'm going to have to look into and see if it's like a persistent problem or if it's maybe going to be fixed with a software update. I don't know. So I will keep you informed of that if I find anything out about it, if it's an issue that needs to be fixed. So all in all, I'm pretty impressed so far with the camera, apart from this little glitch turning this round. My micro SD card is a 256 gig. It's a Samsung Evo and it's a class 3. I've only just bought the card 2-3 months ago, so it's been working perfectly fine in other stuff, so I can't see it should be a problem in here. If the problem persists, I may change it out for a 128 gig card I've got and just see if the problem goes away, if it maybe just doesn't like that micro SD card. But like I said, I've recorded quite a few videos as is now with the screen on the back and the lens on the front, and it's been fine. So this is kind of, as a conclusion at the moment, I'm quite impressed. Only time will tell if I'm going to find anything that's going to be annoying and put me off the camera. But at the moment, yeah, our image quality and everything seems really good. So there you go. If that's the kind of thing that you think you might need, you know what, I'd go for it if you've got the money. But anyway, thank you for joining me today. And if you could leave me a like, share and subscribe, click the bell icon so that you get notified of further videos, and if there's any updates on this camera, you'll get those as well. So anyway, I will see you guys next time.